And now he is.
Hey.
What's happening? Good evening.
Hi, everybody. I am Karasi,
I'm Henny Holyfield.
and this is
Mind Candy News.
So don't mind your business tonight. We want you to stay tuned in with us.
Give us your input. Let us know how you feel about what we talking about. Let us know if it's something you want us to talk about. We bring you news about hip hop, bring you news about the world, bring you that mind candy, things that make you think, you know, all that good stuff. Should I ask how your week was?
Ah, it was not eventful. I went to work, I went to school, and I worked out. Work, school, gym, work, school, gym, work, school,
You
gym.
did some studio in
Pretty
between
okay.
there. Don't be trying to make it seem like
I
it's just
did
hella
have
boring all the way. You
one
did.
studio session. I had one studio session. I spent like 4 hours not in the work school gym. So it was cool. I plan on putting more of that in my life. It's very hard to balance everything right now. I'm quite overwhelmed. I'm quite behind on quite a few tasks. But you know what? I learned to let go. I learned to stop being so controlling of my own life and just let life happen. I learned to let go.
Oh shit.
Oh my word. Wow.
I didn't know what I was doing.
It's okay, Henny.
Okay.
It's all
I'm
good.
just saying.
It's okay.
I'm working here.
Now you know how to do it.
I know how. I didn't know the volume.
I believe I've done that before as well.
Okay. It's your computer, so if you're doing it on yours, then I never use it like that. So, okay.
It happens. All right. So what were we talking about? My week?
Your
It
week?
was what it was. How was your week?
It was pretty dope. A lot of family time. You know what I'm saying? I did go to Oakland uh last Wednesday. We did a promo run for this West Coast Love Tour. Shout out to DJ Igor over at Bay Life Radio. Shout out to What's Up with E on the California Streaming Podcast. We did the Voice of the Streets podcast with Ja, and then we did All In Radio with DJ Mind Motion. So yeah, very very eventful week. Shout out to my tour crew. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that rolled out there, very productive. It was beautiful. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And then in the week to come, I'm headed back to SAC tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got some big things going on. Going to Hippie Hill for the first time. That's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds very fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't hit me. Why I didn't call you?
Don't.
Because you on tour right now.
Well, I'm not on tour yet.
Big time.
I'm not on tour yet. I'm just saying, like when y'all was recording, I was here. I was, but I ain't gonna be here maybe next time. But the time after that, I'm just saying, I just want to be included. Y'all over here making music.
You is included. You got Mr. Big Time. We trying to keep up with you, big dog.
Just want to make some music, and that's how we do. You know what I mean? We make a song together. We go get out there and rock that motherfucker.
That sounds very fun, though. That sounds very exciting. So good for you. What kind of stories you got going on today?
Let's see what we got to talk about. I think.
Oh, that one first.
Let's go there first. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm a little concerned about this brother right here, man. So first story, Mr. Jamie Foxx reportedly remains in the hospital after suffering medical complication. I had heard some things about it. I had heard that an album was coming, that Tank was helping facilitate a new Jamie Foxx album in the near future. So I was looking forward to that because I'm a fan. But unfortunately, you got to take care of your health first. So says he remains in the hospital in Georgia after suffering unspecified medical complication last week. He's undergoing some medical tests right now. His daughter confirmed and said that he had experienced a health scare, and so that's why he ended up in the hospital. She also added that her dad was already on his way to recovery thanks to quick action and great care. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. She added the family asked for privacy during this time. So I don't believe that what's going on has been disclosed. And you know what? Like, as a celebrity, like maybe you don't want everybody all up in your business all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he's going through, I think he wants his fans to know that, something is wrong, but you don't need to know the exacts of it until he's ready to come out and let y'all know about that. So I'm glad that he has been able to remain private about whatever kind of stuff he's going on in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Right? And the whole world just, and then people playing telephone, and it turned into one person said this, and then by the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's all kind of shit going on with him that ain't even happening. And I think that's whack. So let's see what else is going on. He says he's communicating now, and that's good news. So I guess that there was a period of time where he wasn't able to. He's was finishing up a new film, a Netflix movie, Back in Action with Cameron Diaz prior to his health scare. I guess a stunt double had tried to fill in for him and take his, fill in temporarily. I don't know how that played out. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat Jamie. You could do some stunts, my nigga, but you can't just beat a new Jamie. You be the stunt man. Hopefully. and I feel like that should be shown, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. If you look real close at some of the movies where they use stunt doubles in, you could really, if you're looking hard, you're gonna see that in between when the nigga's falling off a cliff or doing some outrageous, incredible shit, that's not that nigga doing it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they didn't use that man too much. But in all seriousness, though, we would like to send prayers to the Fox family. Hopefully, whatever it is he's going through, he recovers soon. We definitely need some new music, movies, TV. Fox got his hands in a little bit of everything. So yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite entertainers, period. You know what I'm saying? Since In Living Color. I mean, I'm still waiting on the In Living Color reboot with the movie and bring everybody back. I know niggas is old now, but shit, I still want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Bring Jim and Tommy Davidson and David Allen Greer and all my favorite people, all the Waynans, you know what I'm saying, from them In Living Color, and do something. Shit ain't even got to be hella long. I think you could just do a little short film, you know what I'm saying, to give us people that are kind of still on the edge of our seats what we need. You know what I'm saying? Close that chapter. I just feel like I would like to see that. How you feel about the Jamie situation?
Poor Jamie. He is really good at staying out of the media in a negative way. He's always been really good at keeping his brands kind of clean. So that's a really positive thing. It's just crazy, that life is happening to any and everybody. You guys have to be cognizant and aware. You can think you're healthy and then something can happen out of nowhere right in the middle of an amazing project. I'm also looking forward to him dropping another album. I just played Do What It Do like this morning. So I just think it's tragic. I'm hoping that he turns out okay. I hope that he recovers just fine. He has an entire family and a whole lot of people who love him, the people that know him personally, not the fans I'm talking about.
Right.
So in that regard, you always have to hope for the best and just send your positive energy and love and compassion out there, because you never know. But, best wishes to you, Jamie.
Speedy recovery, man. For real.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you got, Ross?
Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about some breath work, because I'm always looking into ancient sciences and things of that nature. And people are always calling me crazy because I tell them that I do things like practice how I breathe, or I'll sit and I'll breathe, or I'll do some breath work. And then they think I'm weird. But I'm
sorry. I thought you said birthmark, and then it came out that you said
breath
my bad.
Work.
Proceed.
Oh my gosh, Henny. This is such a serious moment.
I'm sorry.
Right now.
Okay. Come on with the breath work. One was popping.
So, I have to definitely pull up with some facts and some statistics, since you guys don't believe common knowledge or time and true tested traditions. We're just going to wait until the man comes out with a science news report, and I'll report that to you guys, and then maybe you guys will start listening to me then. But anywho, research finds that breath work improves mood and eases stress better than meditation. Now, personally, I think the two go together just perfectly. I'm definitely no expert at either. Okay, I am a new booty in this game, fresh meat out here in these streets. But I would have to say practicing them both together gives me kind of a head start. I also like to do it after I have a little bit of a workout. So I would encourage people to practice like belly breathing. You want to breathe in, and then when you're breathing in, you want your belly to expand. Maybe do 4 and 4, 4 breaths in, 4 breaths out. But I would highly encourage you to slowly practice the way you're breathing. Maybe do some fire breaths. I really have to start coming with my receipts and like examples of how to like do these fire breaths because I do them. Fire breaths, yeah, I do them like when I'm working out and I start feeling like a chump. You know, when you be feeling like, you want to give up when you're working out, and I'll do the fire breaths. They're quick.
Okay.
Those are fire
Ain't no fire involved.
Okay, no, there's no fire. See? Now y'all stop that shit.
Know. What is
No. See, that's y'all fucking problems because y'all don't know how to breathe.
Okay, I'm learning.
That's y'all problems.
I'm learning.
You need to learn how to breathe first and foremost because y'all ain't breathing right.
Okay. You're gonna teach us the fire breath.
I might pull somebody on the show to teach us. I told you we're gonna do some interviews.
Okay.
Because
Well, you gonna come breathe? Breathe on the show?
Can you come breathe on the nigga real quick?
Fire of the breath is yogi work. Street Fighter.
No, he's not lying though. I'm just saying, you guys, you have to breathe right. And yes, we're gonna hold me to that. Somebody DM me. Hit me in my inbox. We're gonna talk about breathing. We're gonna do some examples for you. Really teach you guys how to breathe, especially the slower, deeper breaths really do work. When you're feeling anxious or you want to center yourself. I used to do it a lot when I was working out. I was doing 2-a-day workouts. I was doing Afro-Caribbean dance and I was doing theater, but we were doing a lot of Afro-Caribbean traditions. And that's when I first learned how to breathe like that. And when I tell you, if I look back on my life, when I was breathing, dancing to drums, hello, that's another one you guys have to look into. But when I was breathing, dancing to drums and acting and working out twice a day, that's when I was the happiest in my life. So
gotta get back to that.
That's bro, I'm working on it. But I gotta like go to work and go to school and like pay bills to do all that extra shit. It's unnecessary.
You get the fire breathing on. So you're saying so in the midst of your working out, when you get to a point where you say like it's just, super intense, you feel like you want to quit, if you just
I like fire breaths make me feel kind of like more powerful and like they kind of re-energize me, okay. I want to say, and they get me ready. I don't know how to. I'm not the best at explaining these type of things, which is why I feel like we need to do some interviews. But fire breaths, they kind of get me pumped up, or they get me mentally like ready.
Okay, beforehand.
Like that's like. When I will sit down to practice meditation, I will do fire breaths. So when I just want to breathe, I will do fire breaths.
I'll be working out. I do work out 5 times a week.
So that's something I got from school, though. That's something I got from an Afro-Caribbean dance class. That's like some game I got. That's when I learned about the Orishas and all of that.
The yoga fire.
See, I didn't even know it. I related it to Afro-Caribbean or Yoruban science. I don't know anything about it being yogi, but hey,
that's what the nigga calls him, says on Street Fighter. He says Street Fighter when the nigga breathes the fire on, he'd be like yoga fire. Is that the fire breath right there?
Right. You know what? But
but it don't show that nigga breathing hella fast though. That nigga just spit out one fire.
But that's the thing though. You're gonna find these gems all throughout Hollywood, all throughout video games. You're going to find comics, literature. You're going to find these things. You're going to see like little remnants of these things. That's where Hollywood gets all their stories from. They get it from real game. You know what I mean? When you watch like anime,
right?
Do you like it? Did you ever like anime?
I'll fuck around. Here.
You know how they like go into zones or even Boondocks. Like he'll see
the shit start blowing around.
Like he'll have his friend talking to him out of nowhere, like an invisible friend, like giving him game, like you know what to do in this moment.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like it's all relating to inner knowing and being able to meditate and tap into something deeper. than yourself. So anyway, it's Mindkandi. We're supposed to talk about all this weird shit. Yeah, it is fucking dope. And you guys need to. Are you guys going to continue waiting for me to drop research on you? Are we going to continue to wait for modern Western science to catch up to what's been written on ancient old tablets? For real?
You're gonna figure it out how to fire breathe on these niggas.
All right. Yeah.
Fire breathe on their ass.
You feel me? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, the stretch too, right? When the nigga just hit you with the long ass punch across the screen. I remember that.
He was very flexible.
Right.
You know, that's yoga.
The nigga Dawson was doing yoga.
Yeah, when you talk about the chi, and you know, when those anime characters, you know, when they zone out and they get the glow. Even Leroy talks about the glow.
Bruce Leroy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He even talks about the glow. Like, that's real. Y'all really need to tap into that. Y'all know.
I'm tapping in. I'm interested.
Okay. Well.
I ain't just talking shit. I'm tapping in.
That was my little thing I had to talk about or whatever.
All right. So the topic of conversation that I've been seeing everywhere, and I'm sure that y'all have as well. So put 40, y'all. Bay Area rapper E40 was ejected from Golden One Center during Game 1 of the Sacramento Kings playoff series against the Golden State Warriors on Saturday. So here's my gripe, because it's a whole lot of video circulating about him being escorted from the game. And so in that, you'll see, you know, him kind of, you know, shrugging off on duty. And 1 minute he was in his ear sideways, you know what I'm saying? But what it doesn't show is the lead up to that. So I'm wondering if any of my people that are tuned in were in Sacramento at that game. I got a homie that I know went. I'm gonna holler at him too. But I would like to know how that interaction. It said that you know, there was a lady that was in the stands, or maybe multiple people that was heckling him. You know what I'm saying? Shit was thrown. There was talking shit to him the whole time. Finally, you know what I'm saying? You know, you could only take so much before you just snap. You know what I'm saying? You in there trying to have a good time, trying to enjoy the game. And that nigga said too much mango moscato. No, but I'm on some real shit though. Like, they trying to paint him as the aggressor in the situation, and maybe he just got fed up. I don't know the facts, so I can't speak on it. But what I'm saying is, I would like to know how that interaction went on. You know what I'm saying? And how long this person was heckling him before he was just like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? And it says that they, you know, he checked him politely, but you know, sternly. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody behind you, you know, talking shit to you the whole time. And this Fody we talk about, you know what I'm saying? He said what he had to say. And when that happened, he was escorted from the game. And so, you know, I've seen all kind of different conversations and making, you know, it comedic and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what really happened. But regardless, though, if he was being heckled the whole time, then whoever got turned around on had that coming, and be glad that it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, no further repercussions waiting after they got out the game. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's Fody we talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that if he did keep his composure the whole time, if he was a player in the game, I see it. He's a fan in the stands like every. What are you saying, though? As a fan, he should shut the fuck up.
How many other fans got picked up?
Right. I've been to a Raiders Niners game. Like, niggas is going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But then again, though, 40 is like his seating, right? It's probably right there on the floor. He's standing up the whole time. Was what he was doing, was it a distraction to the game? You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was like maybe halftime or some kind of break was going on in the background while he was going on. As a fan, he could talk his shit back. Say that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking shit to him. What are you supposed to do? You know? Just sit there and suck it up and be talk crazy too the whole time? I'm not feeling it. How y'all feel, man? Y'all feel like he deserved to be escorted? Was anybody there? Did any of y'all go to the game? Did you see the interaction? Did you see how it went down? You know, a player might have to brush off band because they're being paid to be there and conduct themselves in a professional manner. 40 is there as a fan, and yeah, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, the fans get out there and shit go down. You know You know what I'm saying? And whatever sports you're talking about, nigga, hockey, basketball, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? The baseball players and ran out onto the field and there's been some crazy shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So as a fan, yeah, the nigga talking shit, you know, return and really it should be that. You know what I'm saying? If that person was allowed to be up in the stands and heckle him as long as they was allowed to, and for him to be able to turn around and just speak, you know, check him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that that's the whole story, but if that's how it went down, then yeah, he should have been allowed to stay in the game, just like that motherfucker that was the other person kicked out, Karen or whoever they saying.
Karen.
That's what they calling her. Is that a real name?
On the record. It's Karen.
Her name is really Karen. That's some ironic shit. But all of these clips, all of these, like you see them putting him out. I have not seen a single piece of footage that shows what led up to that. And so we was talking about it earlier. It was like, where was the people, you know, that was filming? You see motherfuckers all with their phone out as this nigga walking by getting kicked out the stadium. But where's the phones when you know, when she was up there tripping? Her face when she got him in trouble. Right. Bitch looked happy. She looked juiced, you know what I'm saying? Like she set that up. Like, nigga, I got that nigga kicked out the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some bullshit. So yeah, no, I'm not a fan of it not being a mutual thing. If the nigga was being heckled and he just said some shit back, he didn't go up there and fucking drag their ass down the bleachers, you know what I'm saying? He didn't go up there and you know, what no violent repercussions from what I know, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they should be treated the same. If he got kicked out, she should have got kicked out. If you know, if they ain't addressing her about it, then they shouldn't have addressed him. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's crock of shit, but it's just the topic of conversation right now. How you feel?
Why, I'd love to articulate on the situation and come from a very professional point of view.
Right.
I don't like sports, so therefore I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all is very disrespectful, okay? How dare y'all disrespect Uncle 40 Water? All these motherfucking hit teammates for you. Well, y'all was shaking y'all dreads.
They joking.
Okay.
Like they told him when to go. And like that shit was funny.
I'm sorry, that was funny. That was funny.
So she started a shootout and went to sleep.
I'm sorry, that was funny, but yeah, I feel like it's very disrespectful. Whatever, in the name of sports or whatever, you guys that like sports are all real weird. You guys like all of that extra aggressive ass, angry ass energy, and so for more power to you. I don't like sports, so I don't feel like I have much of an opinion.
Bam! Play comedian Mink's last video. It shows it all.
Okay, we're gonna have to Google
watch that. Yeah,
we gonna comedian Minks. It shows. Does it show the Karen or she's on? Okay.
So shows it all. That's what I want to see. Because we done seen 40 multiple times, nigga. Like I said, he was in the nigga side of the nigga face like that. You know what I mean?
He did I felt that though.
But come on, though. How you supposed to feel?
The security guard was obviously a bitch ass nigga from back in the day that was getting beat up by some E40 listening ass niggas though.
Right.
He felt some type of way.
Like I got you, nigga. It's my payback.
You gonna get out of here for all the people that beat me up in high school.
And so 40's statement basically says that it just proves that, you know, no matter how much success you obtain in the eyes of the public, the people, you're still a nigga.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you feel like anything racial was in?
No, I feel more. I honestly, look, I don't know. Y'all don't cancel me. I don't really feel like it was that so much as I feel like it's like the whole energy of sports and it being Sac in the Bay and this.
But are they beefing?
No, it's not a beef. It's sports. It's
that argument of Sac ain't the Bay and the Bay, and you know what I mean? But I thought that niggas was cool enough to be in the same building at the same time.
When it's sports and everybody gets in the heat of the moment, like that's the thing I kind of don't like about sports. It's very powerful. Like people don't understand the power of energy. You know what I mean? When people are just rooting for their home team innocently, It's just it's deeper than I think sports is a lot deeper than it looks. It's a lot of energy being siphoned in general in the field of sports. You know what I mean? You get all of these people that are super emotional. They're so emotional. Grown men are walking around in other men's jerseys, like idolizing other. Like it's
Got the niggas.
sports
Niggas
are
tattooing shit.
sports are very powerful, and people don't really recognize that energy. So that's something that I kind of don't get too caught up in. I remember one time I watched the damn Mayweather fight, and then I went outside that night and got in a fight. But that's what I'm talking about.
You was pumped,
Energy,
nigga.
energy.
You see that nigga Mayweather in there, though.
You know what I mean? That's just what sports does. Sports puts you in a certain frame of mind, a certain energy.
Don't put me in that frame of mind.
Okay, but look on your Facebook. Who was talking shit? Everybody was talking shit.
Talking hella shit.
Like that motherfucking bean, nigga. I'm like,
hey, I'm happy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sack winning the shit and niggas being happy about these niggas winning for the first time in a long time ain't got shit to do with this 40 situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for Sack for finally being able to light that bean.
I just feel like it's the energy of Warriors versus Kings, and you're here from the man. You ain't cheering for the Kings, nigga, too, and you here cheer for the Warriors. Where we in, but you on home turf though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You on their turf cheering for the like. That's just basically the energy in sports. You know what I mean? Like, you can't come on my turf talking that shit. Even cheerleaders talk that shit. Don't come over here talking that shit. This is my turf, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, cheerleaders say that shit. Like, it's just very competitive, and it's very
let the players be competitive, nigga. Them niggas is getting paid to be competitive and be out there and be funking like that over a fucking game. It's a game.
It's a game, but it's a very powerful energy that takes over people when it comes to sports, and especially their home team and their favorite teams. It's a nasty energy. It's a nasty energy.
I never understand it.
Well, I just see things in terms of energy because I don't like sports, but it is what it is.
There you go. What's up, big man? He said Kings. Yeah, Reverend. No, wise man told me, and this ain't no shot at nobody, but a wise man told me, he was like, I don't watch sports because why am I going to sit around and watch people making millions of dollars when I could go and plot ways that I could make money?
That's a good way to look at it. I think sometimes it can be exciting. Again, it's a lot of energy.
I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, but not like, come on. Niggas be like, I die for this shit, bro. Like, niggas is really serious about their team. Like,
yeah. And niggas is really serious about E40 getting kicked out. That shit funny to me.
Niggas said we bang this king shit.
No, for real. This shit is real out here.
I believe it. I've been seeing
it. I'm quite afraid at this point.
Go there and root for the wrong side.
Yeah, get your women fuck who you is. Get your ass in. Sack always been real hood like that though. You feel me?
But it wasn't. But Karen wasn't hood.
No, Karen. She look. Listen. There's armies, and there's captains, and there's pawns. Everybody plays a role in getting one goal accomplished, right?
I like seeing Sack win too, and you see what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't hate on them because I spent 20 years of my life in Sacramento, so I could never hate on Sack. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see them win. You know what I'm saying? And then do it again. Just saying.
I've had the pleasure of being from the Bay and living in the Sac for a long time. So while it is what it is. I mean, to even compare or try to make one better, but I mean, like, first of all, you own none of the land,
right,
nigga,
right,
and you're gonna go wherever it's easiest for you to survive. So, you feel me? I don't look at things like that. There's no Sac versus the Bay. I don't really care.
Never been like that in my eyes. And despite the shit that goes on, the back and forth, like, you know, the factors in Sac fuck with the factors from the Bay, and it's just love. You know what I'm saying? That's the mutual thing. Like, they right across the bridge. Like, it's not beef like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the sports shit, you know, might turn it into something else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I fuck with the Bay. I fuck with Sac.
Sports makes people
crazy.
It does. Sports and politics. It makes
Right.
people fucking crazy. That's why I'm telling y'all. That's why I don't fuck with sports or politics. I'm telling you guys have to look at things in terms of energy. Those things can make a monster out of you. You gotta be careful.
Straight up.
Be mindful.
Unless you're just ready for it all and you just don't give a fuck and you just ready to go out there and just fuck some shit up, then fuck some shit up then.
Anywho, guys.
Let's get off this though. What you talking about over there?
Guys, I want you guys to know that NASA is planning another trip to the moon. And they have officially announced their team. There's one black guy here. There's one black guy. They are going on the Artemis 1 moon mission. Well, the Artemis 2 moon mission, excuse me. But the Artemis 2 crew will not step foot on the lunar surface, but they will be the first humans to fly close to the moon in over 50 years. So they're going to be the first to go there over 50 years. Now, I'm a little curious as to why they're not actually going to step on the surface of the moon. We've come so far in technology in terms of advancements. Let me just stop there. I just have so many questions that cannot be answered right now. But I just wanted to let you guys know the names of the people who are going. We have Reed Wiseman. He's 47.
You said it's been 50 years since somebody has gone to the moon?
Yeah, since somebody's flown close to the moon.
Close to the moon.
Fucking years. Can you believe that? Why? Why?
Because the moon got water on the surface now.
What? Why 50 years though? When y'all went on the moon and the motherfucker was walking in slow motion. What's his name?
Neil Armstrong?
Whatever his name is. His name was definitely Neil. I don't know his last name.
He was definitely Armstrong. I don't know about the nigga first name too much.
I know his first name. You know his last
well,
name.
We come together.
Armstrong. We apparently figured this out. I want to know why nobody's been on the moon in 50 years and tell me what that's about. Somebody make it
trying to go to the moon?
I don't personally have no interest on going to the moon unless it's a freaky romantic trip. Like me and my boo thing in a sleeping bag and zero gravity. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it don't sound good at all.
What? And zero
on
gravity?
The moon?
Don't sound good.
Niggas just close?
Oh, you what? Yeah, all of that. Anyway, I'm trying to name these people and you're being all off topic.
Okay, come on.
Okay, listen, it's one lady.
Hella special. Nigga said Michael Jackson was the only nigga moonwalking.
No, okay, let me stop.
Come on, let's get serious.
Reed Wiseman. He looks like what he sounds like.
Reed Wiseman?
He looks exactly like what his name. Victor Glover.
That's a Negro?
Think he's black.
Sure.
Does he look black? That's the bald black guy for sure.
Okay.
Victor Glover is black, guys. Write that down in your history
book.
Has
a black person not been to the moon yet?
I don't know. But they definitely, some of the guys that went on the moon mission said it was some niggas following them on the moon. Research that. I can't make that shit up. Christina Coach. That's a lady. She has a strong face. But she's going to the moon.
Yeah, I thought you were being serious. You clowning these niggas at the same time.
No, but this is serious. They're going to the moon.
What's up, Merk? Merk said he ready for the moon.
Jeremy Hansen is going to the moon. He looks very.
That's one of the Hansen brothers.
He has a strong face as well.
Niggas got strong faces.
Chin. Anywho, I think that was all of them.
That was it.
They're going to the moon
but not to be on the moon. They're going to be by the moon.
They're going to fly by the moon.
By the moon.
And I want to know why somebody has yet to answer me why nobody has been on the moon in 50 fucking years and why we're flying by the moon right now. It's
lit in here today. What's up with my people, man?
I think it's.
What's up with my people? No, I don't think I got nothing to do with it. Niggas didn't even know you was drunk until you just said that shit just now. I'm
whispering.
Motherfuckers here. Excuse my co-host over here. She a little lit.
First of all, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Lit girls don't wear glasses.
He said we knew.
What? You know what? See, Torch, you would say that.
Rossi, off that Rossi.
No, it's been a long time. All I had was a little wine. I had a little wine.
That's Rossi.
Moving right along.
Oh, it's Rossi.
Aliens.
Hey, conversation either spark. I want to know more. I want to know if a black person's been to the moon yet. Not by the moon.
And we want to know about aliens, right, DeMarco? Somebody talk about aliens. Oh, and Japan just drilled holes, he said. What are they drilling for?
So he said there's water on the moon now, on the surface of the moon. So you can't walk on the surface now because the water is there? Now I got to go do some research.
Yeah, everybody do your fucking research. I hope you know how to do research. Do EBSCO.
Shit, they ain't ready for it. That nigga said black aliens.
No, he's not like, but that's what I was saying about when they went on the moon mission. If you hear the actual audio, they're talking about another spacecraft following them. And one of the spacemen that was on the moon mission said that black people were watching them. So while they
humans or aliens?
We don't know.
It's African American aliens?
They was black. He called them black.
We don't know. All aliens. That's some crazy shit.
All he said was they was black.
They've been keeping us in the dark. We gotta really find out what's going on up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a whole lot of shit going on. Thank you. That inspired me to go do some research and look this shit up and figure out what the hell is going on.
Get your black arses up and read a book. Read some science.
Crazy shit.
What do you have, Henny?
All right, we're gonna close them out.
This is our last story?
This is our last story.
I went twice already?
You did?
Are you serious?
You did the moon?
So I have no more stories to do tonight.
Do you got some more stories?
I don't know.
You got some more shit?
That was awesome.
You could have did 3. You was like, I got 2 tonight, so I'll go ahead and do the 2.
I was kind of nervous about tonight. Now I feel good because it's done.
You done.
All the pressure is on you.
We get through I'll take the pressure. Diamond's the bill from pressure. I don't mind at all. I don't mind. Aliens had afros and be in the UFO. Let me see. Let me find out. That's what's really going on. I'm going to connect with my African aliens up there.
Well, I've got some books you can read.
All right.
Look at the alien talk, nigga. No, let's talk about alien shit.
Talk about it.
I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cut my story off.
No, I'm just playing.
You was acting like you wasn't ready to be done. If you ain't ready to be done, you want to elaborate some more? You got some more knowledge on what's going on there? All right, Nikki. Let's talk about Nikki. Nikki has a vaccine bill named after her, introduced in Congress. So her name has been used for a new vaccine bill introduced by controversial Congressman George Santos. Announced that the Minaj Act, which don't sound like the rapper, sound like some freaky shit going on up there. The Minaj Act, April 17th, to establish a development period for new vaccines in order to generate public confidence. Okay. Say Nikki has yet to address the bill, so they just naming the shit, and she don't even know nothing about it. Nicki Minaj previously tweeted some of her concerns about getting COVID-19 vaccine in September 2021 relating to Met Gala rules. They want you to go get vaccinated for the Met, she wrote. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, I love to be safe. Wear the mask with 2 strings that grips your head and face, not the loose one. And then she received some backlash.
For saying something?
She received backlash for a tweet that claimed her cousin's friend suffered swollen testicles as a result of getting the vaccine.
They all in that man business.
Kind of crazy shit.
They is all in that man business. I don't know.
He put it out there. He had to put it out there because would nobody else know that unless they was in the hospital with this nigga that knew that he, you know what I'm saying? The vaccine made him. I ain't never heard no shit like that. I ain't heard no
Wait,
shit.
who said this?
Her cousin, Nicki Minaj's cousin, said that's what he suffered from because he got the vaccine.
You know what? These reporters.
Oh no, she did him in. She said my cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away.
He became impotent.
What's that mean? That's not that word?
I'm fucking with you. It's
Impotent. Okay. I don't think I've ever read it before.
You did a great. See, I didn't know you never read it before. I was trying to fuck with you. I didn't know I was ready to fuck
it almost worked both seconds. Impotent. Anyway, his friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. She called off the wedding because the nigga got the vaccine and he can't perform no more. So it's all bad for that man.
So he got the vaccine. He lost his balls, got infected. He lost his fiance.
That nigga was having a fucked up.
The hard time. I would, yeah. I'd probably do my research as well. If that happened to somebody I actually knew, I would definitely take my time and do my research before I got vaccinated.
So Dr. Anthony Fauci, how you say his name? Fauci later debunked Minaj's comments. Said the only way we know to counter mis and disinformation is to provide a lot of correct information and to essentially debunk these kinds of claims, which may be innocent on her part. I'm not blaming her for anything, but she should be thinking twice about propagating information that really has no basis except a one-off antidote, and it's not what science is all about. So you gonna tell the nigga his balls did not get swollen from the vaccine?
Right now.
Oh no, but so what it sounds like is they just trying to get back with this whole Minaj act, and they trying to make her feel like she just up there just spreading false information, trying to scare people. But I mean, if that shit happened to her cousin and the nigga got dumped, and then it ain't
petty.
That's what it sounds like.
You mean to tell me the local government is being petty? Are you serious? The government politicians?
I thought I said it right. She fucking me up over here.
He did say it right. He did. I was just fucking with him because
she said his mouth still worked. It must not work that well, nigga. She took off.
She took off.
The mouth wasn't good enough.
No, it won't be ever.
It wasn't good enough.
Ever will never be enough. So it's just weird to me that they're being that petty. Yeah, who's being that petty? Like, and she didn't say anything wrong. Like for whatever reason, she didn't even have to.
She busted her cousin out or hit her cousin's partner. Now the world know about his situation.
No, because I don't know who he is.
Right.
Nobody knows who she's talking about. But I mean, I think it was absolutely intelligent of her to say that I'm going to do my research. Wear a mask for now. And let me do my research. And then after I do my research, that's when I'll decide what I'll do. And I feel like that was the intelligent choice to make. That's called intelligence, you guys. Don't ever be bandwagons.
Right.
Don't you ever, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck how much they scare you. Don't you ever make a move without doing your own research and understanding what's going on.
Especially they talk about injecting you with some shit. I was real skeptical about that shit for a long fucking time until I really just felt comfortable.
Listen, I didn't try the motherfucking Popeye's chicken sandwich till I had some time to see how it affected everybody.
Oh, like what is that? Undercover brother? It was getting nigga with the fried chicken. It's getting it against the fried chicken.
I wanted to know what was in that bun.
In the bun? Not just the chicken. Something is it's something.
To make it so delicious. Do your own research all the time. Yes, exactly. I don't care if it's a new medication, if it's a new vaccine. I don't care if it's a new vitamin, herb, weed strand.
Some shit that they going crazy for.
What it is. She didn't say nothing that a dummy would say. She said something that an intelligent well thought human being that's
And I know that she's not the first one, because there's been a whole lot of people that have been opposed to this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? As you should be, because here the government come out of nowhere with some shit that they ain't tested too much, and wants you to do it. Not only want you to do it, but decide to mandate that shit. You know what I'm saying? At UC Davis, they hit us with that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, you gonna get this vaccine and you ain't gonna have no job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're assholes for that.
But
they're
yeah,
assholes
do
for
your
that.
research.
Do your research. Yeah, don't you do what nobody tells you to do. Don't do nothing nobody tell you to do. You be a rebel, okay?
Be your own person. And what's the shit?
Fight the power.
Question everything.
Fight the powers that be.
You know what I'm saying? See, I wish I would have did that.
What?
She said she took a chance and they didn't fire her.
Ooh,
I was gonna lose my job. So
right.
Like, right.
You know what? They got me the same way. Don't you worry about that. That's how they. Ooh.
That's how they get you.
See.
Put that pressure on you.
See, I should have been a dope girl. I should have just like be on my like snowfall shit. My BMF.
You might be. You might not be doing Mindkandi news right now.
Pushing some weight.
You just calm down.
Out here. Packing pistols.
No.
Smoking niggas on the block.
Cut that shit out. Go get that good money. Don't fall victim to that bullshit. It's been fun. We appreciate y'all, man. Slanging yayo. We talk about 40.
To get that mayo.
Nah,
you know?
It's been fun. Sacramento, I'm coming home. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll be there for a couple days. Tap in with me if you want to, you know what I'm saying? I like connecting with my people while I'm in town, you know what I'm saying? Big love to everybody that was in here, man. We appreciate the conversation. This is what we need, man. Join us every Tuesday night about 8:30, 8:30-ish. You know, 40. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, in between 8 and 8:45, we usually get on. You know what I'm saying? We're working on that, but around this time, tap in. Big, I got you. Yeah, tap in, you know, and have a conversation with us, man. This is what it makes it, you know, it makes it interesting. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all feedback. Anything that y'all feel like we need to discuss in the future, man, hit me, hit Karasi, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We here every Tuesday night, Mindkandi News. This is episode 23. You know what I'm saying? We on our Jordan shit tonight, you feel me? And we got plenty more to come.
And one.
You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all you know, being connected with us, making the show what it is.
Bye, Torch.
We appreciate y'all. We out of here. Y'all be safe. Have a good night. One love.